Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy. This is episode 24. 24. Hopefully you guys having a good one. I'm in worse shape than yesterday because, if you guys missed it, our entire complex decided to power wash the entire complex with bleach! So, yesterday I had a headache. Today I've got a bleached migraine. And it's irritating because everything smells like bleach. Everything. Even cookies. Everything tastes, smell. I have no idea why they decided to do this, but, I mean, it's their complex, but still. Who in the world doesn't water down? You're supposed to, like, dilute the bleach before you power wash it. And then you're supposed to come with some high-powered water. And, you know, spray it off. Ugh. It's disgusting. Ugh. Crying face emotes work. So anyway, hopefully you guys having a good one. So 100 likes is your first goal. Let's try to get that up. This is going to be the final case of, I actually don't know what the final case is. It's Turnabout Monster Turnabout. And then we'll be switching gears and going to Special Turnabout Reclaimed, which features the return of Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright. So that's where we're going to be going. And then we'll resume with episode 3 and all that other stuff. So, huzzah! There's ways that you can go about power washing a house with, like, I understand putting, like, a coat of bleach on first, but it really doesn't feel like they got it out. Or that they applied more stuff, who knows. Because I know what power wash soap smells like, because I remember we used to have a power washer at the college I worked at 20 plus years ago. And I can't think of why someone would want to apply bleach on the buildings unless they wanted people to vacate the buildings. Unless the landlord is telling us, get out! We don't want you here anymore. It's not a very pleasant smell. Quite the opposite. Ugh. And you can't open the window to kind of, you know, let the air come in. Because what you're doing, as soon as you crack a window, you're gonna get, like, punched in the face with, like, more concentrated bleach smell. It's like you're trapped in your house. It sucks. Alright, Monstrous Turnabout. I actually tried to sleep after my stream, and I barely could sleep because it's, like, it's worse in our bedroom. It's, like, real bad. Alright, time to review evidence. The DLC part of the story takes place after the Turnabout. Amber's fighting with the cat. She'll be up in a little bit. Link is a bad boy. They're both prowling around. They're gonna have a kitty fight again. Kitty combat. Look out, Joker. Here comes justice. Alright, time to review the evidence. Look out. Waha. Time to review the evidence. Look out, contradiction. Here comes justice. It's just the one, Amber. Zelda's a good girl. Alright, review the evidence. Okay, so Yokai Scroll shows two yokais in battle with no staff for the Tenma Taro. We know that Tenma Taro flying in Flight of Fancy was not Tenma Taro the demon, but rather it was Tenma Taro the costume that was thrown out of the mansion window, and somehow it flew down to the ground below. Just put on your little skirt. Okay. I think upstairs there's some jammy pants that are black. Okay. Crime scene. Whatever. Foyer. Yeah, they're having cat combat downstairs. The gift. Wrapped in a bow. The crime scene of the dead man. The spilt tea. The fox mask, which apparently we can't zoom into. The Nine Tails fox wrestler guy. Jinxie's statement. Autopsy. Autopsy. Forbidden chamber key. That's always going to be a joke. Black. They're.
Look, I want to get rid of this cat.
Why? He's not evil.
Yes, he is.
Link, are you evil? Guys, do you think Link's evil or he just misbehaves? She doesn't mean that. She's waited her whole life to have an orange cat. He did something bad downstairs, though. Hair color that washes out with water. An item that's recently dropped in the Forbidden Chamber. It bears the logo Labelle. This weird figurine to prove that somebody had stolen something. Time to review the evidence. Look out, contradiction. Here it comes. I don't know what to represent. Yeah, honey, it smells like bleach. Ace Attorney manga has lots of... Why would they bleach your house? I don't know. Yep. Okay. Link is an orange cat. The stuff in the dishwasher you told me was clean. I never put... Hang on. Alright. Go. Present the photo of the crime scene, maybe? Okay. I don't know, Ams. Alright, so how do I... Review the court record.
Get off the table, you evil cat.
Stop calling him evil.
He's horrible.
He had an accident.
No, he did not have an accident, Luke. He's a very young cat. He had an accident 8 feet from his box.
Yes.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did, because he had an accident when he first moved down here.
Luke, why would he randomly have an accident?
I don't know.
Doesn't make any sense. He obviously did it on purpose.
Alright. Barely conscious was Damian there in the Forbidden Chamber. Amid the darkness, a mighty statue of Tenma Taro loomed overhead. Suddenly, the door did open, and a shaft of a light did pierce the gloom.
I have to check the report.
The amazing Ninetales had come to the rescue. Yeah, but he didn't have a cape. Nor was he wearing his costume. Therein lies the rub right there. Alright, I need to... Be good, Link. Oh wow, once that door opened up, you can really smell the bleach now. Amber just stepped outside for a little bit. She'll be back. Alright, guys, let's keep those likes up. The Amazing Ninetales had come to the rescue. The problem is he doesn't have a cape, though. There's no cape. There's a Ninetales cape around him. Alright, we're gonna try the Amazing Ninetales photo because he doesn't have a cape.
Objection!
You said the Amazing Ninetales cape was red. Are you sure about that? Yes, well, I do believe it was a red cape I saw, but... Mayor Tenma! Does this cape look red to you? Oh! That certainly does not look red. Not even scarlet or crimson either. Nevertheless, upon my liberation, something red did fill my as yet hazy field of view. And I thought to myself, ah, the Amazing Ninetales is arrayed in a cape of red. So you mistook that red, something for his cape, huh? Apparently so. And remembering it now brings a great sadness upon me. It's blood. So the red something probably wasn't a cape after all. Maybe that great...
Oh, there's my coffee.
Thank you. Maybe that great sadness he mentioned is what's interfering with his memory? Well, he would have seen the fox chamber... he would have seen the fox chamber behind the Amazing Ninetales. What red object could he have seen there that would have been that shocking? Blood! I know. It could have been... Mr. Mayor, was the red thing you saw this? It had to be blood. Had to be blood. There's like blood everywhere. Alright, we'll do crime scene photo next. Oh, dug on it. Okay. Alright, let's go.
Take that!
Something red that could produce a deep sadness. Could it be, Mr. Tenma, what you saw was Alderman's blood? Blood? Why, yes. It was blood. Ah! Wow, that's a lot of screaming. It's all coming back to me now. It was in the red cape, what I saw. It was lying behind the Amazing Ninetales and Elderman's bloody body. Eek!
I have no idea where my lemonade is.
So, how did the Ninetales guy open the door? If he's dead, was that like a spirit creature?
No wonder, as soon as I came home, I had to take an Advil.
What, because of the bleach?
I think so.
Yeah?
My head was hurting a lot. Oh, sorry. Oh, my gosh.
Okay. Noise level 0. Bye-bye. His noise level is down to 0. I think he's remembered everything now.
Yay.
Does this mean that Ninetales killed Elderman, QB?
But the Alderman was the Amazing Ninetales, so how exactly would that work?
Hey, I asked you first.
Uh...
Well, Mr. Justice, you sure know how to make a complicated matter even more complicated. True, but at the time of the crime, our client was in the Forbidden Chamber. Moreover...
Silence.
Here we go again.
Here we go, Luke.
Oh. Don't think this is strange. The little scamp has already confirmed her father to be in the Fox Chamber, but she said not about seeing the amazing Ninetales there. You had to bring that up, didn't you?
Jinxie didn't see LaBelle there either. It's all so weird. Who really was in that room then?
Would the defense care to share any theories with the court? Can you explain the inconsistency between the defendant's testimony and her daughter's? I mean, his daughter? I mean, someone? Probably?
Ninetales in the chat says, I did not murder anyone. It was somebody who took my costume. Yeah, it wasn't our Ninetales, Yoshi. It was some other Ninetales that did it.
Yes. I mean, we are gonna have to put Link in the basement, though, so that, like, we can keep our door open so it won't be bleached in there. I guess, yes, I can.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, of course. I can explain it. Because if I don't, we're in serious trouble. Huh. Not with more of your bluffs and fairy tales, I trust. Fair warning, Justice Dono. I shall have your head if you fail to explain this. Oh, no. Let's take down the Joker. I hope you get to feeling better, Luke. I'm praying for you. Thank you, Justo.
Thank you, Justo Kenobi, for the super chat. You're breathtaking, Justo.
One sec, guys. Huh. Fair warning, Justice. I shall have your head if you fail to explain this. Eep. What about a good old-fashioned penalty? Alright, well, Mr. Justice, let's see if you've had a head worth keeping on your shoulders. Ha! Alright, first of all, Mr. LaBelle was definitely in the Fox Chamber while it was locked. We also know that Mayor Tenma was in the Forbidden Chamber based on his testimony. These two facts are crucial to my explanation. So let us consider the following question. If the facts point to LaBelle and the victim being there at the scene, why did Jinxie see the victim and her father, Mayor Tenma? Very good question indeed. And I suppose you have an answer for us? Sadly, you would be supposing wrong.
You think she could have mistaken LaBelle for the mayor, Apollo?
I think I figured it out. I think Mayor Tenma got hit in the head first, got thrown in the Fox Chamber, and then LaBelle killed Alderman or whatever. Although how he did it, I don't know.
Why? What was his motive for doing all that?
Money? Maybe?
Yeah, I don't know. You think she could have mistaken LaBelle for the mayor, Apollo?
Well, if she did, then the question is, why did she do that? Well, how about the explanation, Mr. Justice? I believe the time for questions is over. The defense asserts that LaBelle was at the scene of the crime. However, Jinxie has testified that she saw her father collapse there. If she was in fact misremembered the event, what could have made her do so? LaBelle disguised as Tenma? What? I don't see how that would work, but...
I mean...
Sure, let's go with it.
She got the rooms mixed up. Jinxie was confused.
Disguised as Tenma. Alright, let's try it.
LaBelle was disguised as Tenma? That doesn't even... You mean Mayor Tenma or Tenma Taro the demon? Oh,
the mayor.
Oh, he was disguised as the mayor?
Okay. Why not? This is gonna sound very far-fetched, but the figure Miss Tenma saw was not her father. It was LaBelle disguised as Damian Tenma.
What?
Silence.
That is complete impossibility. Their faces are utterly unalike. How could you explain that away with a mere disguise? Yes, they both do have incredibly distinctive faces. Maybe the disguise completely hid his face?
I think Jinxie would have mentioned if she couldn't see her father's face.
And if it was a sort of disguise, wouldn't she have removed it? Oh, right! Your sword is dull as your mind, Justice Dono. I shall show you what a truly sharp blade is capable of. Oh, we died.
Whoops.
Huh.
Are you okay, Apollo?
I'm not fine, am I? I think he cut off my head. Well, you wouldn't be able to talk if I did. Now, you have that little fairy tale out of the way. Your baldness, your verdict, if you will. Mr. Justice, I believe it's time for the verdict if you have no further arguments. What is even left for me to do?
Apollo, remember what Mr. Wright always says? When you're stuck in a tight spot, turn the case upside down.
But I thought I did. Turn the case upside down? He does say that, doesn't he? But I don't quite see how it applies here. Still, never hurts to give it a try, I guess. Let's see. Rather than Jinxie didn't remove the disguise, maybe she couldn't remove it. And rather than she didn't tell anyone about the disguise, maybe it was she couldn't talk about it.
Couldn't talk about it?
A wrestler's mask is more precious than his own life. He'd never unmask himself in front of others. But there are matches where wrestlers battle for the right to remove each other's masks. To have your mask torn off is the worst humiliation a wrestler could suffer. That's why their masks are important to them more than their life itself.
And what about the fact that it was the amazing Ninetales who opened the door? Oh, LaBelle was wearing the mask of the Ninetales fox.
Yeah, but I thought he was disguised as her dad.
I don't know. A mask that can't be removed in front of others. Can these facts turn things around? We got it all backwards.
What? Apollo?
I think we might have made a huge mistake. Your baldness. I see no need to further indulge them in their silly little farce. The defense has no proof. They never did, and they never will. Then it seems I must announce my verdict.
Objection.
Hold on! I do have proof! Probably. This again. Do you now? Oh, sorry. Alright, but this better be good, Mr. Justice. It is. We can solve the remaining riddles by turning all of their assumptions upside down. Why Jinxie Tenma mistook LaBelle for her father. Why she couldn't remove the costume or tell anyone about it in the first place. These riddles are These riddles are linked to the Mayor Tenma's secret identity. A shocking secret identity that'll turn the entire premise of this case upside down. This piece of evidence clearly reveals the mayor's secret identity. The Mask of the Ninetales. Oh, boy.
Wait, the mayor's secret identity wasn't...
He's the Ninetales Fox.
So he wasn't Tenma Taro, he was the Ninetales Fox.
He's always been the Ninetales Fox. He's the wrestler. And he's the mayor.
Her father, whose name is Tenma Taro? is the Ninetales Fox wrestler?
He is the famous wrestler, yep. Going once.
Okay.
Going twice.
This is impossible.
Boom!
Take that!
Ha! What absolute claptrap, poppycock, balderdash! We thought the Elder Man was the amazing Ninetales and the mayor was Tenma Taro. That's why we believe the mayor killed the alderman in the first place in a lust for the Ninetales veil. And it was the basis for the prosecution's entire case against our client. However, we got the whole thing backwards. Mayor Tenma wasn't Tenma Taro at all. He was the amazing Ninetales. Nani? I mean, he looks like he has a wrestler's build.
Yeah.
You best explain yourself, Justice Dono. And from where you derive such a far-fetched conclusion. Okay. Jinxie no doubt knew the true identity of the amazing Ninetales. But she couldn't tell anyone no matter what. That's why she didn't say it was the amazing Ninetales she saw passed out. Even though, unbeknownst to her, it was really LaBelle in disguise.
Silence.
Whoa.
The accused of that deceitful dandy are utterly dismissible in their physical build and voice. The little scamp would have seen the difference.
Objection!
Remember LaBelle has his very own brand of cosmetics? Why couldn't he fake a different build, too? And anyone speaking through a mask would naturally sound different.
Silence.
Huh. Why did she not simply pull the mask off?
I don't
Objection!
believe in that.
A masked wrestler's disguise is more precious than life itself. As a huge fan of the amazing Ninetales, she would never dare unmask him. Gah! Ah!
Whoa.
This case of mistaken identity also explains the riddle of the locked room. Then by all means, Mr. Justice, answer that for us already. First, Mr. LaBelle entered the room where the mayor and alderman were talking. I suspect he brought with him coffee laced with some sort of sedative. Once the alderman was out cold,
Why would he do this?
that's when LaBelle killed him. Next, he took the mayor, who also had been drugged, into the Forbidden Chamber. Then he returned to the Fox Chamber, slipped into some of the mayor's spare clothes, and completed the disguise by donning the amazing Ninetales mask. With this entire charade in place, Mr. LaBelle then let out a scream. The scream that led Jinxie Tenma to the scene.
Ah, so then, the person who said I killed Alderman Kyubi was not her father.
Yup, that was LaBelle in disguise. The mayor never actually confessed.
Silence.
This is no more than a guesswork and speculation. Now stop your jabbering and...
Objection!
No, you twisted samurai! This time, you stop your jabbering and let me finish making my case. Oh! Once Miss Tenma left the scene,
Huh.
Mr. LaBelle, still wearing the mayor's clothes and mask, opened the Forbidden Chamber.
Wow.
So he could drag the mayor back into the Fox Chamber.
Oh, so the amazing Ninetales the mayor saw was...
Right, it was LaBelle opening the Forbidden Chamber. The second time Mr. LaBelle opened the chamber to the Forbidden Chamber, he happened to catch the thieving Mr. Filch by surprise. Startled, Mr. Filch in his Tenma Taro disguise ran as fast as he could through the... Startled, Mr. Filch in his Tenma Taro... Gosh! Startled, Mr. Filch in his Tenma Taro disguise ran as fast as he could away from the room. As he did, he left behind a trail of feathers and tracks, and gave Miss Tenma the scare of her life in the hallway. With no one left to witness the events that had occurred, Mr. LaBelle then proceeded to drag the sleeping mayor back into the fox chamber. I see, well, that all certainly does make sense. Then after dragging the mayor back into the fox chamber, Mr. LaBelle threw the mask out the window and fled the room.
Silence.
Oh, wow.
For this absurd theory to work, it requires that defendant to be the Amazing Ninetales. However, he was the one pushing for the municipal merger. That such an individual could possibly be the Amazing Ninetales is preposterous.
Objection!
The mayor was blackmailed into pursuing the merger. Miss Tenma's life would be in danger if he had openly voiced his opposition. That's why he created a secret identity as the Amazing Ninetales.
Oh, wow.
Gah! This is madness. No one could possibly hatch such an insane plot. No one except a killer is as sane as his plot, and I'd say LaBelle more than qualifies.
Whoa.
Foolish mortals! It is at your own peril that you forgot who I am. Mayor Tenma, it's okay now. Jinxie will be safe just as long as Mr. LaBelle is arrested. You are the Amazing Ninetales, aren't you? Huh? Okay, new time code. Yeah, time code. Reveal the mask, 31 minutes. I don't know. Now he has blonde hair.
Yeah. He keeps changing his hair.
You have quite the active imagination. Mayor Tenma is not the Amazing Ninetales.
Objection!
What do you mean? Well, has the mayor admitted to it yet? But that's just... And even if he did admit to such nonsense, I would reveal the truth behind Tenma Taro right here and now. What? Why, you would dare reveal the secret? Oh! My good friend the alderman told me all about it. But it wouldn't be good to expose the truth. What would the superstitions now, would it? The truth behind Tenma Taro? The truth behind Taro. Wow, this case just keeps going, doesn't it? Alright guys, you reached 100 likes. Your next goal is 120.
Thank you for the highlighted message, Sammy Bear King. Says heart, 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 heart. Many member for 25 months. Lots of love for you, Amber and General Grandpa. You guys are the best YouTubers ever. Also, there's a new character coming to Legacy Wars this weekend. You guys are amazing, stupendous, also entertaining, and electrifying. Luke says thank you, Sammy. He appreciates that.
Well, I wasn't planning on looking at Rocky, so I guess I'll look at this new Power Rangers character.
Thank you, Sammy. You're breathtaking. Thanks for being a member for 25 months. You're breathtaking, Sammy Bear King. Thank you. What is it, Luke?
I didn't want your little thingies rolled up because you looked like some type of delinquent. No, I don't like that. It's weird. Stop.
Oh! No, Luke! What are you doing? Okay.
Delinquent? Alright.
I'm not a delinquent.
I know, now your thing is normal. Don't roll it up, you look weird.
I had my sleeves rolled up and Luke thought I looked like I was in a gang.
You look like a 50s gangster. 50s delinquent. Alright, anyway. The truth behind Tenma Taro, what's he talking about? Go ahead and say it. Say I'm the Amazing Ninetales, I dare you.
You're not.
Oh!
Objection!
Wait. Will somebody please explain what's going on here? Mayor Tenma will do anything to keep the truth behind Tenma Taro a secret. A dark, terrible truth that's been kept secret by the village superstitions. And if the mayor admits to being the Amazing Ninetales, you'll expose the truth? Right. I won't have him walking free because of some nonsense you made up. Huh. So, what now, Justice Dono? Without the mayor's admission, your theory is as useless as you are in battle. I'll show you who's useless.
Apollo, don't you dare give up now!
I know. Alright, fools. Your Honor. I believe Mr. LaBelle's statements warrant a thorough cross-examination. After all, the true identity of the Amazing Ninetales is the cornerstone for this case. You do have a point there, and I'm very curious. Please answer this court, Mr. LaBelle. Is the defendant the Amazing Ninetales or not? Oh, okay.
Time to end this case, says Sammy.
The Amazing Ninetales' true identity. Yoink.
Now his hair is dyed blonde.
The Amazing Ninetales' true identity is not Mayor Tenma.
Nani?
The mayor would never admit to such utter nonsense. But if he did admit to such nonsense, I will expose the truth behind Tenma Taro right here and now. Oh, and that would bring ruin upon Ninetales Vale, just as superstitions say.
Why would it bring ruin?
Talk about out of the pot and into the fire. At this rate, the mayor will be found guilty for sure. Honestly speaking, if Mayor Tenma is not the Amazing Ninetales, I'm afraid I don't see how the defense has much of a case here. And let's leave it at that, shall we? We all know Alderman was the Amazing Ninetales anyway. I mean, that's how Ninetales Vale made a comeback. The Alderman was so popular. There's gotta be a hole in that testimony somewhere, but I don't even know where to start.
Since we don't have any proof that the mayor is the Amazing Ninetales, then we'll just have to get him to admit himself.
But if he admits it, LaBelle's gonna expose the secret behind Tenma Taro. Ah, we're so close, I know it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. The circus continues. It is a circus.
It's a literal circus because we have a clown.
I mean, he keeps changing his hair, too. The Amazing Ninetales' true identity is not the mayor.
Hold it!
Oh, yeah? This whole case only makes sense if the mayor is the Amazing Ninetales. I know you used his mask to create... excuse me. I know you used his mask to create this illusion of a locked room murderer.
Silence.
Nothing more than idle speculation. You've no evidence, now have you? Probably. Mr. LaBelle knows that the statue was a... Mr. LaBelle knows what the statue originally looked like. That means he had to be in the Fox Chamber while it was still locked tight. Sorry, but I heard about the statue from Alderman. If you don't believe me, just ask him. Oh, but what's that? He's dead. Looks like the joke's on you, my sweet, sweaty little friend.
Apollo! You mind if I wring his neck?
Wait in line, 'cause I'm going first! Temper, temper! Anyway. The mayor would never admit to such utter nonsense.
Hold it!
Yeah, the only nonsense here in this court is you, clown boy! Tisk, tisk, tisk. Such anger is terrible for your skin, you know. Beauty is like a flower that blooms forth from a serene heart. Excuse me? I wouldn't expect a wilted peasant like you to understand. Perhaps this fragrance will help you blossom with a new bloom. Ah! You liked that, didn't you?
Okay.
Enough gibbering. On about blossoms and whatnot. Get on with your testimony before I slice you in a bouquet of cut flowers. Oh dear, please excuse me. I was saying the assertion of our wilted attorney here is utter nonsense. Okay. But if he did admit to such nonsense...
Hold it!
You'd be arrested, wouldn't you? Yes, it's true. I would be sacrificed upon the altar of justice despite my innocence. What a terrible loss that would be for the future of humankind's cosmetic needs.
What?
It's a tragedy that must be averted. Defend me if you understand this.
Silence.
Wow.
Huh. The only terrible loss is the time wasted on your ceaseless yammering. If you would avert the tragedy awaiting you in that vexing visage of yours, then... Yes, I know. Get on with my testimony. Anyhow, suffice to say, should the mayor admit to the defense's nonsense, I'll make good on my threat, and I'll expose the truth behind Tenma Taro right here and now.
Hold it!
And just how did you learn of the so-called truth behind Tenma Taro? Alderman told me about it. The secret of the Forbidden Chamber and the truth behind Tenma Taro. Why would he share secrets like that with you, Mr. LaBelle?
Right?
Because of Alderman's wife. I was looking after her while she was hospitalized. He appreciated it so much he shared the secrets with me.
That doesn't make any sense. Wait, did he threaten the alderman in addition to the mayor?
Sounds like it.
Oh my gosh.
Don't tell me that's how he learned how to open the Forbidden Chamber.
He threatened his wife?
Needless to say, I'm not above revealing the truth behind Tenma Taro. And that would bring ruin upon Nine-Tails Vale, just as superstitions say.
Hold it!
Alright. Do not gaze upon Tenma Taro. Do not tell others if you see him. Isn't that what the village superstitions say? Exactly. Telling others what Tenma Taro looks like would reveal the truth. That's why the superstitions were written down in the first place. And ruin coming to the village if you free him? Is that a warning not to expose Is that a warning not to expose the truth? Bingo! And that truth is Tenma Taro's great greed, inspiring fortune. That's what the whole battle over Nine-Tails Vale is all about. Tenma Taro is a great fortune? Come to think of it. Not only is the greatest get-rich-quick chance in the universe, Grandpappy told me all about it, said there's an amazing treasure in there. Could Tenma Taro actually be Forbidden Chamber treasure? Maybe. Alright. I think maybe the statue is made of gold or something. This looks dirty.
Could Tenma Taro actually be the treasure? I think it has to do something with the treasure, because otherwise, why would they just show that flashback of that guy who was a thief? I think it has to do with the treasure.
See, he's sorry.
It doesn't seem like he's sorry, Luke.
Link, you
Look,
sorry?
There's no apologizing for something like that.
Yes, there is.
He's gonna be out in a doghouse outside, chained to in the rain.
No. Telling the villagers that Tenma Taro is a terrifying yokai is what scared them away from the Forbidden Chamber and the treasure within. That's how the treasure's been kept secret all this time. Oh! Well. It seems our ace attorney has uncovered the truth that most must not be revealed. Mayor Tenma looks like he wants to keep the truth in as much as I do. The tragedy is doomed to repeat itself as long as Tenma Taro exists. That's why the secret must be protected.
I'm so confused.
I have no idea what's going on. As long as Tenma Taro exists, huh?
It doesn't exist because it was stolen.
Mr. LaBelle, please add that to your statement. Tragedy is doomed to repeat as long as Tenma Taro exists.
Hold it!
So in other words, tragedy wouldn't occur at all if there was no Tenma Taro.
Sorry.
Yes, I suppose, but that's wishful. Up! Yes, this is LaBelle. Yes, you don't say. As long as Tenma Taro exists, huh?
How's the mayor supposed to admit to his secret identity now?
Well, we have to find a way to make him say it, or our entire case unravels. There must be a hole in LaBelle's testimony somewhere.
Well, I think it has to do with as long as something exists, history is doomed to repeat itself. That's the whole reason no one's telling the truth, is because of that stupid thing. As long as Tenma Taro exists, it's doomed to repeat itself. They said it's the treasure, right? Tenma Taro is the treasure. As long as Tenma Taro exists. I think when it says as long as Tenma Taro exists, tragedy is doomed to repeat itself. I think you need to present the treasure on that.
Yeah, but... Okay. What treasure, though?
The treasure is that thing that the guy stole. Like you said, maybe it has gold in
I think this treasure is gone. The only thing here is the figurine.
it. Okay, well maybe that proves that that's the only thing left from it then.
Okay. We'll try it.
I don't know. I'm just giving it a try.
Okay.
Why does it look so much like that guy? Because that's his ancestor or whatever.
I present figure.
Oh, it's something a thief leaves at the scene of a theft, so that proves the treasure is gone.
A figure discovered inside the Tenma Taro statue apparently left something a certain thief leaves at the scene of a theft.
Yeah.
Okay.
Objection!
Mr. LaBelle, what if Tenma Taro no longer existed? Revealing the truth would no longer be an issue, would it? If Tenma Taro no longer existed? Oh! What on earth are you talking about? Oh, apparently you haven't heard. Tenma Taro no longer exists.
Thank you.
But I guess you didn't get to do a thorough search after the key was taken from you. Because when we searched the Forbidden Chamber, there wasn't any treasure there.
Oh.
Really? Well, maybe you weren't looking in the right place.
Nope.
Sorry, but I have proof that Tenma Taro no longer exists. Take a look at this figure. What do we have here? It looks like some sort of creature. We found this in the Forbidden Chamber. It's an Azuki Kozo figure. The great thief Azuki Kozo used to leave them at the scene of his crimes. Are you suggesting that Tenma Taro has been stolen? Yep. Phineas Filch's grandfather, a master thief, was the culprit. And by that hideous moronic caretaker's grandfather, no less. You... No! My beautiful golden Tenma Taro was... The greed inspired by Tenma Taro can no longer bring ruin upon Ninetales Vale. Isn't that right, Mayor Tenma? The root of tragedy would indeed seem to be gone. In fact, I now recall the alderman revealing the secret to me on the day of our meeting. He must have been speaking of Tenma Taro, for he said to me the gold ignet was gone. The gold ignet? You mean that treasure, that Tenma Taro's true form? Recall, if you will, the scroll of the Forbidden Chamber. Tenma Taro is that yellow object shown there. A giant gold ignet with my nomadic ancestors bestowed upon Ninetales Vale. Oh, right. There you go. In return for that gold my ancestors did receive from Ninetales Vale. A land that would become Tenma Town. But drive the villagers mad with greed it did. What great fortune. Bitter was their greed-fueled battle. It was as if they were possessed. My ancestors' gold became a curse upon their village.
Oh, wow.
A curse of ruin. Thus, it was that the yokai Tenma Taro came to be. So, Tenma Taro and the village superstitions were merely fairy tales to scare people away. Huh. Fairy tale or not, Tenma Taro made quite the mess of things. Yes, indeed, for there is no greater monster than a mortal man's lust for gold.
Well, you know what they say, the love of money is the root of all evil.
My ancestors did bring a terrible thing here to Ninetales Vale. A thing so terrible that Tenma Taro, a monster just as terrible, had to be created to keep it a secret. Yet we have naught but love for the little village to which we owe our very existence. Tenma Town would never seek to take over Ninetales Vale in a merger. Oh my, that was quite a shocking lesson in history. Also, notice how well he's acting being possessed. He's Ninetales. He's the wrestler.
Oh,
He's able
yeah.
to put on a stage performance.
Yeah, he's a really good actor.
Mr. Mayor, now that we know Tenma Taro no longer exists, are you ready to admit your secret? Are you the amazing Ninetales or aren't you? No, don't do it! Please, no! Be gone, you demented demon! Now, where was I? The Golden Lord of Yokai, the amazing Ninetales, is indeed me!
Awesome! You go, Mayor.
And that means Jinxie.
Yes.
The man wearing the mayor's clothes who you saw collapsed in the Fox Chamber, was he wearing the amazing Ninetales mask?
That's what made me think it was Papa. He said he was going to reveal a secret identity to Alderman Kyuubi that day, so it really wasn't Papa I saw there, was it?
It was Florent's idea from the start. He advised me to reveal my secret identity to Alderman. Yeesh! Rube Goldberg machines have less elaborate setups than the Bell scheme. You may rest easy now, little Jinxie, that I, the monstrous deception, is thorough. Caw-caw! The true facts behind this case have finally come to light. Mayor Tenma did not kill Alderman Kyuubi. LaBelle did! How dare you, peasant! Oh! No!
Silence.
Isn't the case over? Alright, whatever. Huh. Justice Dono. You should at least have a real blade in your hands if you desire to cross swords with me. Or have you mistaken this battlefield for a training ground? Ah, what now? What's this guy want now? Huh. Evidence is like a razor-sharp blade that cuts through a bone as though it were butter. But you have only blind guesses, a dull blade incapable of cutting even a cake. Yes, you there, Mr. Justice. After all, evidence is everything in a court of law. But... That's right. Let's see some evidence. Of course, a perfect being like me wouldn't leave any incriminating evidence behind. Oh!
Well, behind when you did what? Committed a crime?
This is a final battle, just as a samurai must live and die by the sword. You will live or die by the evidence you hold. My swift blade of judgment awaits. Now present your conclusive evidence, or don't you have any? Oh, crud. Do I have anything conclusive? Yes? We should probably save. Okay.
Well, I mean, so we talked about how the person who killed the person was in a white-tailed fox or yellow-tailed fox mask. And remember there was a tuft of hair in there. When we saw that washed up outside.
Yeah, but the tufted hair, we originally thought it was Alderman's. Alright, I guess we'll say of course we do. Whoops! Of course I do! Evidence? Oh, I have evidence for days.
But the Alderman was never in that mask.
Yeah.
You do?
Of course!
Maybe Florent LaBelle dyed his hair white, or...
It's just that the conclusive evidence we need to... I'm gonna finally prove Mayor Tenma's innocent. Here comes justice! Let's review the facts. Alright, let's review the facts. Review the facts. 55 minutes. I've never seen them do this screen.
Alright, let's review the facts. The most darning...
Yeah.
The most clear evidence against the mayor was the crime scene itself. The mayor and the victim were the only two people found in the room. Also, we're all thought that the alderman was killed because he was the Amazing Ninetails. But as we know now, of course, we were way off. The Amazing Ninetails is really Mayor Tenma. But when his daughter Jinxie saw the Amazing Ninetails collapsed at the scene, she mistook him for her father. Those are the facts that we have revealed. However, LaBelle asserts that he did not leave any evidence at the scene of the crime. But he didn't say anything about evidence outside the crime scene. Maybe he isn't as clever as he thinks he is. Does any evidence found outside the crime scene provide any clues? Probably the Ninetails mask.
Yeah, I mean, the person who killed the alderman was wearing that mask.
Right? The clue is inside the mask. Oh, I know. The Amazing Ninetails mask. It was found washed up along the river. What sort of clue does the mask hold? The white hair.
Yeah. Whose white hair is that?
The white hair in the mask. What about the hair left in the mask? Who does it belong to?
But how could it be Florent LaBelle's hair if his hair is...
Because he keeps changing his hair color.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It could have been dyed. Yeah, I guess we'll go with Florent LaBelle. I don't know.
The white hair is LaBelle's. All right, that hair is Florent LaBelle's. Yes, now that's what I call conclusive evidence. Hi there.
Well, Mr. Justice, you spaced out for quite a while. Do you have any conclusive evidence to present to this court?
What? Oh yeah, of course I do. Observe this mask, if you will.
The mask? How is that conclusive evidence?
It's not the mask itself, but the white hair inside of it. We originally thought it belonged to Alderman Rex.
Yes, but the Amazing Ninetails, as we now know, is Mayor Tenma, so...
That is correct. So the question is, whose hair could this be? And the answer to that is the last person to have worn it before they discarded it. And that would be you, LaBelle.
Who are you talking about? I never had hideous white hair like that.
Silence.
It would appear your cope de grace failed to hit its mark. This freakish fop is not the white-haired type. Because he's busy being ludicrously garish color or another.
Objection!
No, Prosecutor Blackwell. It's you who's made a fatal error. What? Remember where the mask was found. It washed up by the side of the river. With that in mind, this last piece of evidence will solve all the remaining riddles.
What?
Hair dye. Color that washes out with water. Boom!
Yeah.
Take that!
Oh, that's... What is that?
This is Mr. LaBelle's own private brand of hair color. It washes out with just water. The court will also recall that the Amazing Ninetails mask washed up alongside the side of the village river with white hair inside of it. Washed up along the side of the village.
To dye his hair different colors, he always made it like really light blonde or white first, and then dyed it a color.
Probably.
Ah!
What's this? Are you saying that pre-nearing Peacock's hair color is... That's exactly what I'm saying. Mr. LaBelle's hair color is freaky work of fiction. But thanks to the river flowing through Ninetails Vale, we now have a real expose.
So if we put water on his head right now, it would turn white.
The white hair in this mask is conclusive evidence proving you're the real killer. A DNA test is all we need to prove it, and we both know it will get a match. Admit it! Flora LaBelle, you are the one who killed Elderman Rex!
You peasant, how dare you! Oh, you profaned my beauty! How did you, Elderman? Ah, ha, ha, ha.
That has to be bad for you, squirting that much perfume in your face.
Oh, gosh.
If he pours enough perfume on him, maybe it'll turn white. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh!
Creepy. Hello? This is the bell. What? Yeah, the project is off? This is the bell? The sponsors have pulled out? LaBelle speaking. I'm fired. You mean I'm no longer Mayor Tenma's aide? Hello, this is LaBelle. What? There's this damages claim against me? $100 million? I'm finished, washed up. Stick a fork in me, I'm done.
Oh, disturbing.
This is preposterous. I, Simon Blackwell, defeated. Order! Order! Order in my court! Well, I guess that's that. Well, I was quite unexpected outcome. I must hand it to you, Mr. Justice. You really turned this case on its head, just like that other lawyer, Phoenix Wright.
Wait, was that a compliment? That was a compliment, right?
Prosecutor Blackwell, what have you done with Florent LaBelle? The defaced man is withered like a flower without water. One of the officers is currently tending to him with a sprinkler.
Wouldn't that just wash even more of his makeup off?
Allow me to explain the actions of the guilty party in detail. The motive, of course, was to steal the gold ignet known as Tenma Taro. However, few are allowed into the manor due to its cultural ties to Ninetails Vale. LaBelle set in motion plans to gain access to the manor and the gold within the merger. But the efforts of the amazing Ninetails saw those plans come to a halt. And thus LaBelle murdered Alderman and attempted to pin the blame on Mayor Tenma. I see, but I still can't comprehend is why would he go after the gold in the first place. Mr. LaBelle doesn't look like someone who's in need of financial aid. LaBelle hid his past well, much like he hid his beauty with makeup. His mired in debt. Debt due to pouring money into a brand only he could love. Which is why he sought the gold with such ferocity.
Too bad for him, someone else had gotten to it first anyway.
I see. Very well then. I believe it's time to declare a verdict. This court finds the defendant Damian Tenma not guilty! Ah ha 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 ha!
Yeah, but now his career as a wrestler is over.
Yeah, because everyone knows who he is.
I guess he can still be the mayor.
Court is adjourned. This was one for the books.
He had to reveal who he was so he could save his daughter.
Alright, celebration time.
So, did his daughter know he was the nine-tailed fox? She kind of knew.
She knew.
So when she said she was a fan of the nine-tailed fox, she was a fan of him because he was her dad?
Yep.
That's cute. Thanks, Julia. Thanks, Crossfighter. Thanks, everyone. Mission complete. She knew it was his father. Okay, thank you, Don Haka.
Yep. Alright, let's go. April 19th, 1:23 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3. No do.
I'm trying, Luke.
Hey, that was some seriously good lawyering, Apollo. Even if I didn't see that coming. I got lucky, I guess. You banished Tenma Taro from the Ninetails Vale like you were some kind of exorcist.
There's still one thing I don't understand. How come Mr. LaBelle didn't kill Mayor Tenma too? He could have set it up so the mayor murdered the alderman, then died from a counterattack. That would have removed at least one possible fly from the ointment.
I was wondering about that too. But I have a hunch LaBelle was biding his time.
He was planning on exposing the Amazing Ninetales' true identity himself. Huh? But why? Because the mayor was the Amazing Ninetales. Had LaBelle succeeded in framing Mayor Tenma for the older man's murder, the wrestler's popularity would have been plummeted once his identity was revealed. Oh, I get it. No, I don't. If the Amazing Ninetales was just killed, he'd die a hero, but if he was proved a villain, his fans would abandon him, making the merger that much easier. Right. Then the merger, when it was complete and everything cooled down, he'd be able to search the Forbidden Chamber at his leisure.
What an insanely intricate plot!
Caw-caw! A most excellent job clearing my name. A feat worthy of the Demon Lord's approval.
Why are you acting like Tenma Taro again?
Let this be of no concern to you.
How could it not concern me?
Ah!
She said Tenma Taro be gone.
Oh, sorry. Tenma Taro, be gone!
Jinxie, it seems like ages since I've laid eyes on you.
Papa, you're finally back.
Yes, it would seem Tenma Taro is no match for you.
I'm not scared of that silly yokai anymore.
Your father's a free man now, Jinxie. Isn't that great?
Thank you for all you've done. Seeing you guys in action, it made me feel like I don't have to be afraid anymore.
Wait, is Jinxie actually smiling?
This is all thanks to you two. Too bad the Amazing Ninetales will have to retire, though.
Aw, how come?
Once everyone hears I'm the Amazing Ninetales, my fan base will nosedive. After all, I'm not the most popular of people, another reason for my secret identity. I don't see how I could possibly continue.
Haha, I think you've misjudged yourself, Mayor. Take a look outside.
Say, now that you mention it, what's all that noise out there?
A big crowd gathered outside the courthouse once the news broke. Seems like they want to get a glimpse of Mayor Damian Tenma, the man behind the mask, and to root for your return to the wrestling ring.
Rooting for me? But I thought I was nothing more than a malefactor in their eyes.
The only one who really matters is Jinxie. Show her how cool you really are, Mayor.
Yeah, you're the coolest when you're out there fighting in the ring, Papa.
Jinxie.
Here, I think you'll be needing this.
He's gonna put on his mask.
There you go, Mayor. Do it!
Thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me. I don't want to keep my fans waiting.
Oh my gosh, Luke. Whoa! He's so cool!
Ninetales Veil for
Whoa! That was awesome!
That was interesting.
Sure hope they can settle the problems between Tenma Town and the Ninetales Vale.
I mean, I think they can, because, I mean, they literally have a hometown hero. The anime stuff is really cool.
His popularity didn't nosedive, it skyrocketed, says Majo.
Alright.
That's some real wrestling, says Sammy. Oh, yeah, he's here! That's right, Crossfighter. Yup.
So he's actually wearing his costume under his clothes. That's interesting.
It's like he's Spider-Man. That's
yeah,
cool.
kind of. Alright. So you said settle problems between Tenma Town and I too.
Me too. Well, I'm sure they'll be fine. After all, the blackmailer/killer is behind bars, and the merger no longer is an issue. Plus, the Amazing Ninetales is obviously still a hit, and I suspect Ninetales Vale will be too. And it's all because we believed in our client, just like you told us.
Thanks for the super chat, Justo Kenobi. Says, case solved. Brilliant voice acting, you two.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Justo Kenobi. You're breathtaking. Okay, people. Now that we've got that one in the bag, let's go get something to eat. I'm starving.
Sounds good. I've been so nervous I haven't eaten since yesterday.
Better keep eating, Apollo.
Huh?
Or you might have to start looking up at me.
What? I'm definitely past my growth phase, and you should be past yours too.
Are you kidding me? I'm just getting started. Ready or not, it's face stuffing time.
Keep eating like that, and the only direction you'll grow is sideways.
Oh, very funny, Apollo. I've got a hollow leg. I can eat as much as I want without gaining an ounce.
Oh, really? Wow, I can't wait to see this.
Calories? Huh? Just let him stick it on me.
Alright, well, already you two. Let's get going before the old man closes shop. Eldune's Noodles isn't an all-night stand, you know. I'm with Mr. Wright. Let's go!
I've been waiting to have a bowl from there ever since Mr. Wright told me about them. Well, what are we waiting for?
Aha, the noodles are on me today, so expect some serious eating from you two.
Yay, thanks, boss. I won't let you down.
Athena has no idea what she's getting into. Mr. Eldune's noodles are so hot and salty, 2 bowls would kill a man. Oh.
That was our first case together, and it felt like nothing could bring us down after that. The dark age of that law seemed so distant, so irrelevant to our small, cozy office. But little did I know that it had been lurking all along, right there behind us. The first time it made itself known was during the murder at the Themis Legal Academy. That case would mark the twilight before the dark, cold night that was to come.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, that's a cool picture.
Yay, the clown man. And the scary cat on fire.
We didn't even see the scary cat, though.
Yes, we did. Oh, yeah, we never even saw it, but she did.
Mm-hmm.
She thought she saw it.
Hey, Gio, how you doing? Alright, so we're gonna start the DLC now. Nope. Return to the games menu. So we have to find out how Phoenix Wright got his badge back. It's time for... We're gonna take a break before episode 3, 4, and 5, so it's time for the special episode!
What?
The return of Phoenix Wright!
What are you talking about?
Yeah, the case that made him a lawyer again.
Okay.
Turnabout Reclaimed!
Oh my gosh, somebody has a pirate hat on.
Yep.
What's going on? What's going on? It's special case time, says Brandon. What? Says Crossfighter. We interrupt this main story with the DLC story, says OH. That was an awesome case. Definitely Ninetales Yoshi. And you were in it, Ninetales. Now, Turnabout Reclaimed, says Dawn.
Alright, here we go, guys. Pipe, 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 pipe.
Let's do it, says Peter.
Start playing from this chapter. Turnabout Reclaimed, Investigation Day 1.
Cool, says William. Let's go, says Crossfighter.
Hopefully there's an anime involved with this.
That Ninetales case was hands down my favorite. Awesome Ninetales Yoshi. I'm ready to go.
Here we go.
I'm ready, Luke. I'm ready for it.
My name is Phoenix Wright, head of the Wright Anything Agency and a lawyer. Although I was doing something else entirely for a while there. As for why I decided to formally get back into lawyering, let's just say there's unfinished business to take care of. Anyway, I thought I'd reminisce about my first case back on the job. And what a case it was. It happened only a few months after Athena joined our office.
Captain Morla! He made it just in time! We be pirates, we love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
Why did she have a mustache? She looks so weird.
It's just supposed to be funny.
Yeah, okay. July 20th, 12:37 p.m. Wright Anything Agency.
Why did the orca whale have a mustache, though?
Why do they all have mustaches?
Because all pirates have mustaches! Army mateys!
All pirates have scurvy, too, so...
Yes, all pirates be missing a few teeth and a few legs. Well, usually just one leg, so they don't have to...
A few legs? So they just crawl around the deck, they swab it with their torso and their stubs. Yarr!
they put like a...
I want to be seeing my reflection, Stubby. Make sure you swab it real good with the limbs you still have.
They put soapy rags around their body.
Oh my god.
And then scoot themselves along the deck.
You've already ruined it, Amber.
It's like those things that they sell in the store where they're like, here's some shoes. Have you ever seen those commercials that are like, here's like a sponge that you attach to your feet, and then basically you're supposed to walk around your kitchen and swab the deck of your kitchen with like these sponges that you stand on. I don't know who uses those, but it's like, why would they make those? You could just stand on the sponge yourself. You wouldn't need a strap.
Today is my first day back on the job as a lawyer. Putting this attorney badge on again really makes it hit home. Boy, am I pumped. Even Trucy said, looking good, Daddy. So Athena, Apollo, what do you think of the old attorney's badge?
Wow! This Shipshape Aquarium show is great! I can't get enough of it.
Athena?
I still can't believe they showed the Swashbuckler Spectacular on TV! Good thing I recorded this. Now, who's ready for another viewing?
You already watched it 5 times. Let's watch something else now.
How can you even suggest such a thing? This show is therapeutic!
Boss here, asking you guys a question. What's so therapeutic about watching a killer whale?
What? Don't you know anything, Apollo? Animal-assisted therapy is an established psychiatric treatment. I will be quiet.
You're kidding. What kind of thing really... Wait, that kind of thing really exists?
It's a real thing. It's called whale therapy, Apollo. You should look it up. I've been to the aquarium myself to try it, and it really helps. I go there every now and again to further my psychological studies on whales. And mustaches. The last time I went, I saw a dolphin and an orca swimming around together. It was so...
Hey! Hello! Do you two think you could quit goofing off and, do some work for a change? Work? But we're already cleaned the toilet twice each. Hey! Wait a minute. Is that your badge I see?
Wow, congrats on getting your attorney's badge back, boss.
Thanks. Starting today, I'm officially a lawyer again. Sheesh, took him long enough to even notice. Gee, Mr. Wright, with that badge on, you suddenly look so capable. Thanks. It's not like I was some lazy bum, But what made you suddenly so fired up to get your badge back anyway? Well, I made a promise to a certain someone, an important promise. What could be so important? Anyway, we have 3 lawyers now, so we better start, taking on lots of work.
I'm all for that. Let's get this agency hopping.
Well, we have plenty of enthusiasm. All we need now is some clients. It's been 8 years since I last wore this badge. I feel like a rookie all over again. And this just in. The owner of the Shipshape Aquarium, Captain Jack Shipley, has been murdered.
What?
The suspect in the case is the reportedly already in custody inside the aquarium. Isn't that the aquarium we were just watching, Athena?
It is. I can't believe it. A murder at the Shipshape Aquarium, Apollo. But I love that place. We need to get to the bottom of this.
Really? I guess I'm in luck then. Oh!
What? What is happening here? I need...
That's the girl. Sorry.
I need Phoenix Wright to save my friend.
What? Who in the world is this? Are you a client?
Wait, that costume. It looks just like... I've got it. You must work at the Shipshape Aquarium. Aye, that be right. You may know it. I'm Sasha Buckler. I perform like an agile catfish in our pirate show. I had to blowfish your mind.
Minnow, blowfish, those puns floundered a bit.
Oh, I figured out the client's identity. Chalk one up for analytical psychology. My friend is under suspicion of murder, so I really need some help. Why, that's why I gotta find this Phoenix Wright guy.
Well, I'm Phoenix Wright. And this is Apollo Justice and Athena Sykes. They're lawyers, too. If there's anything you need, all you have to do is ask.
The same goes for me, too, Miss Buckler. Ah, just call me Sash. And I'll call you all by your first names, too, if that be all right with ye. Phoenix, Apollo, Athena, you have to help me. Please save my friend.
Guess we'd better start by asking her more about her defense request. Oh, this is gonna be a weird one.
She's not a pirate? Well...
I mean, you could make her sound grumpy, I guess.
I don't know what she's supposed to sound like. What's she supposed to sound like? I don't know what she's supposed to sound like. Amber's got an Irish accent going on. I do, Ninetales Yoshi. I do.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening. She speaks in a pirate accent, says Broads.
I don't think Amber can do a pirate accent.
The only kind of pirate accent I know would be an Irish accent. Hi, me Lucky Charms.
Oh, gosh.
You be stealing my Lucky Charms, the dolphins be taking them.
Oh, no. Nope. 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 Not happening.
Luke, you're the one who wanted me on this channel. It's your fault.
Yep. Miss Buckler, I mean Sasha, could you tell us more about why you need our help?
Hi, my friend.
She looks grumpy, Amber. Just sound grumpy.
Look, why can't she be a pirate? I want her to sound like a pirate. You're breaking my heart. Why is this happening to me?
Fine.
My friend. I don't know what you want me to sound. It was more fun for me to do a pirate accent.
Fine, do your crazy pirate. Nope.
No, just bring somebody else in to do it then. I want to do a pirate accent.
Okay, do your pirate accent.
Hi, my friend is suspected of murdering the captain of Shipshape Aquarium.
Can you do a grumpy pirate?
My friend is a suspect. My friend is suspected of murdering the captain of Shipshape Aquarium.
There you go. That's better than nothing. Grumpy pirate it is. Captain? I thought the victim was the owner of the aquarium.
Yeah. Well, our aquarium has a pirate ship theme. That's why we call our owner Captain. We call the employees crew, too.
That's a pretty unusual aquarium you've got there.
Aye. Anyways, one of the crew members, me friend, is being suspected of the captain's murder. They've...
Wow, Amber.
I just want to be a pirate, Luke. Let me have this.
You are being a grumpy pirate.
They've already decided she's guilty. I think they're gonna give her the death penalty.
What? What happened to due process?
We just walked the plank in this here part of the park. stage present thing. But my friend is sweet and gentle as a whale shark. She wouldn't hurt a guppy. I know there's no way she murdered anyone, but they won't believe me. But with a name like Wright, I figured you'd be able to help me set them straight.
Wait a minute. Don't tell me she picked you because of a bad pun. Ouch, I see my reputation doesn't precede me. But seriously, my name can't be the real reason she's here. Why request me? Alright, what's the real reason you picked me, Sasha?
Well, to be honest, Swabby, I asked a whole slew of lawyers, but they all refused. Ye be on the bottom of me list. They said stuff like, there's no merit to taking your case, or I'm not sure that I can help, miss, lass.
Yeah, she's angry.
They're all as cruel as sharks, with their hearts punier than white bait. What does that even mean? Oh, I can really feel Sasha's frustration.
With nobody on her side, she must feel all alone. But helping people like her is the whole reason I became a lawyer in the first place.
And I heard about the lawyer named Phoenix Wright. They say he defends clients to the end, no matter how bleak the circumstances be getting.
I guess my reputation does precede me. Not sure how well deserved it is, though.
I thought to myself, if anyone can save me, friend, it's you, Phoenix Wright.
Quite a tall order from there for a man who just got his badge back. But I don't want to let Sasha down, or her friend.
Let's help her, Mr. Wright. Let's save her friend.
That's just what I was thinking, Sasha. We'll accept your case.
Ye will? Oh, thank ye. You're a lifesaver, literally. Well, no time to be standing around here mulling over things, I want to meet me friend right away. Come to Shipshape Aquarium with me. You got it.
And I'll go too. Sorry, but I need you to stay here and keep an eye on the office until Trucy gets back. You never know when a new client might stop by. Oh, how come I'm the one who has to stay behind? Thanks a million, Apollo. Well, ladies, let's move to the aquarium, shall we? Oh, I see how it is. What to do? So, what do you think about this case, Apollo? They murdered of the owner Shipshape Aquarium? I can't think it with you looking at me so, like that. I don't really have any ideas. Sorry, I'm not any help. Just stay here and scrub the toilets.
But you are a help, Apollo. You do a great job scrubbing the toilets. As long as you're the one playing office sitter, you're fine.
Hey, there's Apollo's favorite word. I think I'll say it a few times too. I'm fine. I'm fine. Are you two making fun of me? To us? Of course not. Just yanking your chain a little, buddy. Any ideas? So, any ideas for us, Apollo? Well, I think you should give that Swashbuckler video a glance.
Oh, starting to become a fan too, huh? I knew you'd like it if you gave it a chance.
It's not so much that. I just thought it might give you some leads, seeing as though the scene of the crime and all. That's a good idea. We'll take a look when I got a sec. I've got nothing better to do, so maybe I'll watch it a few times myself. Apollo, please try to find something better to do. The bathroom needs cleaning.
Wow! Luke, that's mean! Ace Attorney, Phoenix, darn it. I don't know. If I think of a better accent for her, I will, but I just enjoyed the Pirate X. Maybe having a pirate joke here would be a... I don't know. I was thinking of a pirate joke. I can't think of any pirate jokes at the moment. What be a pirate's favorite letter? It'd be R!
Alright, July 20th, Shipshape Aquarium, Aqua Tunnel.
Oh my gosh, this is what we went under!
Actually, this looks like a cooler aquarium than we went to.
Yeah, we went under a shark. Oh! This is what we did. That's what they had.
I know, but this looks so much cooler.
It does not. The one we went under was cool.
Not really.
Wow, this is gorgeous. It's just like being under the sea. Yeah, this, this be the Aqua Tunnel, our pride and joy. I'm really glad you like it, mateys. I be going on ahead and fill the detective in your arrival. Take a look around that tunnel, mateys. Then come meet me at the pool up ahead on the right side.
She didn't say right side, she said on the right.
Hey, boss, look at this cute little fish.
Huh? I bet it would be delicious grilled.
Oh, seriously? Is that really all you can think of?
Huh?
Wow.
Well, I didn't get to eat lunch today. Oh! Here comes some grilled chicken.
No, don't eat the penguin. That's not a chicken, it's a penguin. Oh, come here, little cutie. Hi. So cute. Aw, it ignored me.
Maybe it was hungry too. Oh, look! It dropped something.
Ah, it's an ad for the Swashbuckler Spectacular Show.
That penguin had a whole bunch of these stuffed in its back pocket.
So it's passing out flyers, huh? How cute!
Carrier penguin that distributes flyers. We could use one of these at our office. Swashbuckler flyer ad added to the court record. Well, I can't keep the client waiting. We better go get going.
Yeah, you're right. Time to roll up our sleeves. Silver Sonic says, actually, Amber, you're wrong. The pirate's favorite letter is the C. Thank you, Silver Sonic.
Pirate's favorite word be C, R, and I. I-O-U? Shipshape Aquarium, question mark. Huh? I don't see Sasha.
Ah, you two are lawyers, Miss Buckler mentioned.
Oh, Detective Fulbright! Are you the lead detective on this case?
That's right. As long as evil exists in this world, there shall be no rest for me. And who is your sea urchin-like friend there? I don't believe we've met.
Is he talking about me? I'm the defendant's lawyer, Phoenix Wright.
Well, I'm Detective Bobby Fulbright. People don't usually get to see this area. It's only open now because of the investigation. You two are pretty lucky to get this peek behind the scenes of an aquarium.
Lucky, right. This guy's even louder than Apollo. So, where's the suspect being questioned, and where's Miss Buckler?
Me, I be here, me buckos. Here I be. Yay!
Ah! Shiver me timbers. Whoops.
Shiver me timbers, mateys. There be one of the dread pirate Nastach's scurvy swabs.
What? I beg your pardon. I'm not anyone's swab, scurvy or otherwise.
More shameless than a sea lion ye be, trying to make off with me, best bucko. If ye want to pick a fight with us, ye'd best bring along an army of great white sharks, scurvy bucko.
Sasha, what's going on here?
Insanity. Let me introduce ye, Mr. Phoenix Wright. This be the friend I was telling ye about. Her name is Aura Shipley. But she only responds to Orla, so that's what people be calling her. I be her trainer. She's a suspected in the murder, but she never hurt anybody. Although she be a killer whale.
She's the suspect?
Yeah, and thank goodness ye came before they put her down, mateys. I'm really grateful to the two of ye. I just know you'll save Orla, mateys.
What? Don't tell me you didn't even know who your client was.
An orca is the suspect? Our client is an orca whale? Is this for real? Oh, did I forget to mention that? Oopsies!
That's one very big oopsies!
Scree! Scree!
By the way, what was with that mustache earlier?
Yar! All this be part of me costume for the Swashbuckler Spectacular. When I be wearing the mustache, I be one of the Captain Orla's swashbucklers. Aye. A transformation as dramatic as a puffer fish's. Wouldn't you say, mateys?
I don't think I would ever say that, nope.
It's a pirate-themed aquarium, so that's why Orla's wearing a pirate hat, right?
I'm more concerned about the mustache.
Yup. She really loves wearing hats. She puts them on all the time. But her fake mustache keeps falling off, and that be a problem.
I see. Well, why don't we start with you telling us a little more about Orla?
I've worked on different types of waterproof glue, but it has to be safe for animals, and it has to make sure that it sticks on for a very long time.
Okay.
We tried sticking it on with really sticky jelly. Ah! No tickling, Luke.
Interview pirate. Alright, here we go.
I'm confused on how this suspect is gonna fit in the courtroom, says Gio.
Alright, here we go.
How are they gonna fit the whale? Are they gonna put the whale on the stand?
I mean, maybe...
In like a tank of water? Have it like stand up in the tank of water?
Probably.
Orla the orca.
Alright, so you're really serious about me defending a whale?
Of course I am. You're the only one who can do it, Phoenix. I heard you once questioned an animal during a trial that got your client off the hook. If you know my meaning. No way! You did that, Phoenix?
I might have tried something like that at some point in my career.
Oh, you're gonna have to tell me about this later, or I'll have to ask Apollo for the juicy details.
I think he interviewed a monkey.
When I heard you didn't discriminate against animals, I knew that you'd hear me out.
I have to warn you, though, I don't know anything about orcas. I mean, they don't eat people, do they? Yikes! I think I made her mad.
I won't have you talk that way in front of Orla! Orca's feelings have feelings too, you know what I mean? Orcas have feelings too, Swabby.
She's angry without shouting, though.
Orcas have feelings too, you know.
Yeah, see the frown? Yeah.
Yeah, boss. They have emotions just like we do, okay?
Sorry, is anger the only feeling I inspire in women?
Oh, that's right. She's a girl orca, so she automatically hates Phoenix. Except for Maya. Maya and her sister Mia and also little Pearl liked Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be worrying. She forgives you now. Scree!
It's a weird case.
Besides, orcas are very picky eaters. Orla only usually eats fish. Usually.
Okay.
But the captain went to feed Orla this morning, and then he was found dead in this very room.
Could you tell us more about his death?
I'm sorry if I'm making some people mad with the pirate accent. I'm having fun.
So the owner of the aquarium, Jack Shipley, was discovered murdered.
Yay. But it was about 10:10 this morning, just after the aquarium opened. A visitor was viewing the orca pool from the visitor's corridor and screamed.
The orca pool? Is this tank here?
Yeah, that be right.
The word is yeah.
I be saying it in pirate, yay! Yay or nay? I be speaking from my pirate accent. Who be you to be telling me how a pirate speak or does not speak? I be twisting my mouth with every word.
Get to the point, would ye? Thank
This
you.
pool is built so the guests can see into it, you see, Swabby, from the corridor on the first floor. The security guard and I heard the scream and came running into this pool room. But we found the captain dead at the side of the pool in a swashbuckler costume.
If you're a pirate, wouldn't it be captain?
We found a captain dead at the side of the pool
That's
in a
better.
squashbuckler costume. He was as big and as tough as the old crocodile, the captain. And I still can't believe that he's dead. He be dead. Sorry. Mr. Shipley was very important to you, wasn't he? I didn't mean to get all sad goldfish on you.
Sad goldfish?
Okay, time to snap her out of it, mateys. Aha! When it's showtime, it's time to smile. And that be the time the captain always said. By the way, do you know why exactly Orla is being accused of the crime? Why is Orla accused?
Maybe because she was eating the body.
Wouldn't she have eaten him if he died?
Can you think of a reason why Orla would come under suspicion?
The police think Orla went berserk during practice for the Squashbuckler Spectacular. But Orla would never do anything like that, mateys. Right, Orla? Squee! 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 Oh, the teeth! Disturbing! She's the killer! She's the killer! Oh, just look at the little face. Isn't she adorable? The charges have to be false, Phoenix. I'm an Apollo.
I hate to break it to you, but the police don't usually base their decisions on cuteness.
That's right! We base them on facts. Take a look at this!
Is Fap's body gone? Whoa!
Photo of the victim, huh? He's got a wound on his head.
Very perceptive. The victim and the orca were only ones here. What's more, we couldn't find a weapon of any kind around.
Photo of the body added to the court record. Yeah, he's got blood. Ugh.
Disturbing. Well, actually, the orca could have grabbed him by the feet and then started slamming him repeatedly onto the cement until he was dead and then left him there.
What?
So, what's the theory on how Orla supposedly killed the victim then?
Okay.
They say orcas sometimes kill their prey by ramming them into them underwater.
Oh my gosh.
We believe the orca did just that by pulling the victim into the 65-foot pool.
Oh my gosh.
And then ramming him while they were in the water.
That'd be disturbing, matey.
Without any suspects besides the whale, this could be one tough case. Orca pool diagram added to the court record.
No official autopsy has been ordered, but an orca attack makes sense.
Why hasn't one been ordered?
Accidental death due to a failure to exercise proper oversight over an animal. The medical examiner said it wasn't a homicide, so we don't need an autopsy.
So what's Orla gonna be put down without a proper investigation?
I believe you're looking for, so Orla's going to be put down without a proper investigation.
That isn't fair! There's nothing short of police negligence! Detective Fulbright!
The incident wasn't determined a homicide, so there's nothing we can do, Miss Sykes. Ordinarily, the owner of the aquarium would be held responsible for the oversight failure. But the owner is the victim himself, so all we can do is hold the orca responsible.
Aye, Phoenix, isn't there anything ye be doing that ye can do for me? They be going to put Orla down.
Sasha and Orla are depending on me. I want to do everything I can to help them. But how do I help a whale? Wait! Yes, I can do this! I got my badge back now, so I know exactly what I have to do. I'll defend the whale in court!
What?
Even an orca deserves a fair trial. If the one responsible for Orla is dead, then I'll take responsibility for her.
You what? I guess doing crazy things just once in your career wasn't enough, huh? What the heck? I'll take responsibility for her too! Let's do this!
Are you two insane? This is a case of accidental death caused by an animal. It's not a murder case. With no evidence of foul play, this case will never go to court.
Then let's investigate the crime scene. If we can prove there was a murder, we might be able to take it to trial. then Orla would certainly need the help of a good lawyer.
I guess so. But who's ever heard of a trial for a killer whale?
Just because it's never been done before doesn't mean we can't do it now. Please, Detective Fulbright, for justice's sake, for the sake of justice, sir. Justice!
The police have determined that an animal has harmed a human should be put down. But I don't know for sure whether that was a just decision. In your sense of justice compels you to take on defense of this animal? Aha! Then my sense of justice tells me to let this case be re-examined for possible merit.
You mean it?
Oh, really? That's fantastic! You're not such a bad guy after all, Detective Fulbright.
Just remember, this case hasn't been officially recognized as a homicide yet. I'll get in touch with the prosecutor's office, but I'm not making any promises. Anyway, I'd better be off.
Oh, look at the cute little killer whale. Aye, you two are our lifeboat. I'll be right back here if you need me.
Thanks. I've got a feeling I really need your help with this investigation.
We're still not sure if it'll go to trial, but as Orla's lawyers, we'll do everything we can to defend this whale in court.
To get this case into court, we'll need a prosecutor to make an indictment. So we have to find enough evidence to prove it's a criminal case.
There just has to be something that shows the culprit was somebody other than Orla.
Detective Fulbright said there was no weapons in the area other than her. So we better look for something to prove him wrong. I'd better make a note of that so I don't forget.
You sure are organized, boss. Maybe I should get a notebook of my own, but I don't.
I just like to jot down notes on the case and the court record as I go.
I have a robot to help me.
And we can use it as a sort of to-do list.
Great idea. I'll add things too on your notepaper and use all of your notepaper up without buying my own. Whenever we're stuck, we can just refer to your notes that you carry around.
To read my notes, just open the court record. And then flip them with the L1 button. There, note jotted. Now, let's investigate this crime scene.
I'm going to add to your sentence and make it hard to read. There has to be some evidence here that we can use in court.
Maybe.
Examining the crime scene from every angle is the key here, Apollo. As if you didn't know how to do your job already.
My name's Phoenix Wright. I'm gonna have you demoted to scrubbing toilets.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I didn't recognize you, boss. You guys look so much alike.
Nope, not even remotely similar. That's right, if we change our perspective, we might come across new evidence.
You both have spikes on your hair.
Let's first see what we can do by using the thing to look around. When we're ready, we can also use the controller thingy to change our perspective.
Or, if there's a particular spot that got your attention, get right up to it and look away.
Like that outline of the body in the far right there.
Of course, talking to everybody involved is one of the keys of a good investigation too.
Exactly, and if we present items to people, we might learn even more.
Right, it all boils down to thorough legwork. Well, let's get started, boss.
I was just thinking we could push someone in the water and see if the killer whale actually attacks.
That's disturbing.
Well, that would remove the variable that the killer whale is a killer.
Yeah, but...
What?
Well, or whales usually only kill people that they're angry with.
We'll have the person call them names.
This reminds me of that terrible documentary I saw about that killer whale that attacked people.
Oh, so there's people here to pull them out, so... Probably.
Well, I guess we have to present stuff to her. Sorry, sea creatures are the only things I know anything about.
That's right, don't worry about it. Gee, I didn't mean to put her in a funk.
Hi, do you two want to be in the Swashbuckler Spectacular?
You have regular people participate?
Aye, but of course. We even have a special tour for people who want to be in it. What roles would we play if we said yes? Buckler? Let's see. The roles of a blue seahorse and a yellow sea slug are available for ye.
Judging by the colors, I must be the seahorse.
You be the sea slug, and I'm the sea slug? No way! I will not do it! I don't want to be a slug! But sea slugs are all fluttery and beautiful, Athena. They are? Beautiful? In that case, I will do it! Sea slug, here I come!
Her mind is pretty much an open book.
I hope we can do a show together someday.
Aha.
I'm not used to my Irish accent yet. It comes and goes.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's alright, don't worry about it. Gee, I didn't mean to put her in a funk.
Grrr.
That's alright. Okay, so that's all we have. Alright, let's examine. Whoa, we can turn around. Don't turn around. Uh-oh. We can examine the whole pool area? Kind of.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there's a cannon.
I think we need to interview the whale.
I'm not gonna interview the whale.
I mean, actually, it's actually an orca. Killer whale. Is that show makeup above Orla's eye? Sweet! That be right. It'd be a starfish. Kinda makes her look like a punk rock pirate, don't you think, mateys?
A punk rock pirate killer whale? Oh, it's official. Society's on the road to ruin.
Well, I think Aura is one hot rockfish. Speaking of rockin', how do you get Orla to do what you want during the show? I give her signals with this here whistle, matey.
Oh, but I didn't hear anything just now.
That because the sound be out of range of human hearing, just like a dog whistle be.
What?
A dog whistle!
Yeah, okay.
Orcas have better hearing than people do, mateys. They can even hear the whistle bee underwater.
Okay.
That's so cool! I wish I could get commands to Orla. Anyone can do that. All they have to do is learn the signals. Here, Athena, you can have one of our whistles. Consider it a present. Whistle is added to the court record. Gee, thanks! As for the actual commands, I be afraid I cannot teach them to ye. They are just top secret, only for pirates and the pirate code.
It's too far away to get a good look. I'd better get a little closer first. It doesn't look like the ladder goes all the way down to the bottom of the pool. Athena.
But there's usually water in the pool, so it doesn't need to. So apparently the pool spans 2 whole floors. Ordinarily, visitors only get to see what they can from the first floor. But they said on TV they sometimes give behind-the-scenes tours.
Sounds like the Swashbuckler Spectacular show you recorded is really coming in handy.
What is the case we're on? The Cosmic Turnabout?
No.
I don't even know.
This is a special one. Nothing much to see here.
The DLC? What is this called?
It's called the DLC. There's a ball
Is it
here.
called the Whale Turnabout?
Nope. Look, there's a ball in the water. Is that another prop for the show?
Hi, that be one of Arla's toys. She plays volleyball with it.
It's called Turnabout Reclaimed.
Alright, I was just wondering.
Yeah, no problem.
It's usually in the bin. Guess I must have forgotten to put it away. Wow, I wish I could play with volleyball with Orla. You have as much fight in ye as a mean old lobster. I like ye. There aren't many people who want to be on the receiving end of Orla's fastball. Her fastball? Yeah. Honestly, he is a pirate. I'm matey. She likes to be naughty and slam the ball into things around the pool. Ye should hear the sound that ball makes when it crashes into things. Well, maybe some other time.
She suddenly went from fighting lobster to reluctant hermit crab.
Actually, she's a sea slug, Luke. She's wearing yellow. So maybe that's how the guy died. Maybe Orla was trying to play with him, and she threw a fastball. She was like, think fast, and it hit. What a mess! Was all this stuff knocked over when the victim struggled with his killer?
It's possible, but it would be hard to prove. Let's take a closer look, shall we? There's a bunch of swords here.
Look at all this stuff scattered everywhere, Phoenix. I see some swords. I wonder if they have anything to do with this case.
They're made of rubber, so I doubt they could be used as weapons.
But I still bet if someone got whapped with one, it would still swing quite a bit. I mean sting.
Wow. Yeah, I guess it would.
But I think I could stand the pain. Let's find out.
Yeah, good for you. Oh, look, there's a blow-up dolphin and an anchor, too.
Mr. Wright, are you even listening to me, sir? Keep looking at these toys. I mean, stop looking at them. Darn it.
Do you have basic reading comprehension skills? You're making up words that aren't there. Especially easy words, and making them more complex sentences. Yikes! I guess I've been caught red-faced. Oh my gosh.
Oops.
Yeah, it is kind of oops.
I mean, if I was a killer, it would make sense to kill somebody in a whale tank, because then you could just put them halfway in the water and frame the whale. Ah, so this is where the body was found, huh?
If they suspect the whale, maybe they found some evidence of an attack on the victim.
Orla didn't attack the captain. She loved him. The captain rescued Orla when she was only a little wee whale after she got beached on the shore.
That almost was a, sentence.
He tried to release her into the ocean, but she kept on coming back, the wee thing. I can tell Orla's sad about losing the captain. She's just not her usual chipper whale self. Orla must really love this aquarium and the captain. Aye, she's the one around here big and strong enough to play with the big tough captain. She's the only one who's big and strong enough to play with the big tough captain.
Do you see how when you miss words, you make the entire sentence make no sense?
It makes sense to me, Luke. It makes sense to me. I'm omitting words that are unimportant.
She's the only one around here big and strong enough to play with the big old captain.
The only word isn't that important, though.
Yes, it did. It sounded more proper.
Every day she made a point of headbutting him and stealing his hat.
Yikes, I guess you weren't kidding when you said the captain was a really strong guy. Stole his hat.
Oh, so she headbutted him every day. So why would she randomly, kill him? Maybe she was just playing with him and she was like, oops, play too hard.
Nothing to see here.
When roughhousing turns to tears.
Roughhousing turns to death. Alright, is there anything else?
It's all fun and games till someone gets wailed in the face. She was really wailing on him.
Wow. Is there nothing else for us to look at?
He was wailing with pain.
Okay, well, nothing here.
Did we check the outline or whatever? Or
Yup. There's a piece of meat in a plastic hoop suspended from the ceiling. Talk about a clashy decor.
I guess Orla really likes meat. Who knew they fed her such large chunks, though? Oh, she could probably eat a ton.
All orcas are carnivores. You knew that, right?
Of course, silly! And I love meat too. Protein is your body's basic building block after all, Phoenix.
That meat is made of rubber. I doubt the Orla could really eat it, even if she wanted to.
Oh, you mean to tell me she jumps all that way up there and doesn't even get a reward? That poor girl, after all that effort!
I don't think Orla's as dumb as you think she is.
I would feel sad if I was a whale and I didn't get my food.
Uh-huh. We have... What else is there to look at?
Maybe she was trying to kill that octopus.
No, I don't think so. Nothing much to see here. There's a painting over there. A setting sun. Sunsets have always reminded me how quickly the day goes by.
Oh, boss! It's just a painted backdrop, you know!
Down, Athena, of course I know. I guess they use it for a swashbuckler spectacular.
It looks handmade. Oh, I got an idea. Why don't we make our own not guilty backdrop?
And present it to the judge when things aren't going our way?
No, we can put psychological pressure on the judge by hanging it behind the defendant.
I almost want to see how the judge would respond to that.
Yeah, subliminal messaging.
Nothing much to see here.
Should have him wear a t-shirt that says not guilty.
Looks like the control panel over the crane apparatus. There's sure a lot of buttons.
When I see this many buttons, I start to get fidgety, like I want to push them all.
I know what you mean. You start itching to push them, right?
Nah, I just started itching to make a psychological study of people who want to push buttons.
Need I remind you that I'm your boss, not your guinea pig.
Oh, thank you for the gifted membership!
Ouch.
Sorry, look.
Dial the tone down.
Sorry.
You're up, Athena.
Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Naomi-san. Naomi. Thank you, Miss Naomi, for the 5 gifted memberships. You're breathtaking, Naomi. Thank you so much. Bless your heart, Naomi. Thank you.
Athena.
I know, I'm just saying hi to Naomi. Typing it. Amber. Oh, sorry. Okay. You're welcome. Enjoy y'all's membership. Thank you, Naomi. You're breathtaking. Hey, there's a cannon in the shape of a shark. I'd love to try firing that thing. Boom!
Are these cannonballs supposed to look like fish eggs or something?
But why fish eggs? Why not baby sharks? Think about how crazy it would have to have sharks go flying through the air. Watching the thrill life or death struggles as the little tags fight to stay alive out of the water before being eaten by an orca whale. I can see it now, the drama, the mayhem, the whirlwind of teeth and death.
Tornado of sharks. Not even Hollywood could conjure up something that insane. There's actually a movie called Shark Tornado.
Oh, wow, maybe that's what they're referring to.
Probably.
Also, like, why would she want baby sharks to get eaten? That's disturbing.
I mean, I don't really see anything here that you could use as a murder weapon.
I could think of lots of things I could use to, Well, I mean, I don't think we have anything else to say.
I mean, I didn't find anything else. Sharknado, yeah. Try the octopus? Okay. I thought I already looked at the octopus. Oh, I guess not.
This is called Turnabout Reclaimed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you. Alright, yikes! Look at that huge octopus!
That must be a show prop, too. One of its legs is missing, though.
Wouldn't it be exciting to take on a huge enemy like that, Apollo? I'd like to give it Phoenix? I'd like to give it a try myself, as a lawyer, that is.
You know you have an insufficient number of limbs to out-object it, right?
Yeah, I could say objection, 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 objection.
I guess that's about it.
Under different circumstances, I would have loved to see the Swashbuckler spectacular. Aww. Aye, the three of us always perform the show together. Me, Orla, and the captain. Today's show has been cancelled, but we could put on a little performance for you now. Oh my gosh, this is happening. We be Captain Orla Swashbucklers, me buckos. We love to seal the 7 seas.
You love to seal the 7 seas?
I got my lines mixed up. I be a bit nervous for today's show. Me not used to doing a private performance. We love to sail the 7 seas. We come to roast that mangy blackguard dread pirate Nostache. Avast! There be a he, Nostache himself, prepared to feed the fish by walking the plank.
There he be! Not there he be!
Just go with it. If you forget a line, you have to pretend that you didn't mess up. That way the audience doesn't notice. Stop pointing it out, Phoenix.
I'm playing the role of Nostache?
Aye, well, Sasha has a stash, and you know, and you do not. So I guess ye be performing that role. Hit him with your water cannon, Captain, and spare no quarter.
The whale makes noises. Ah!
We swim through the storms and the waves. Grand treasures and adventures waiting just for me. Aye, mateys. Wow, that was awesome! Your performance packed quite a wallop!
Yeah, I for one feel like I took quite a beating.
Ah, sorry about that. Can't have a show without a bad guy role, right?
But a singing orca, huh? It must have been tough to train her to do that.
Aye, that's Orla's best trick. She can only sing one song, though.
Well, she's still got one up on a pianist who can't even play even one song.
Well...
Nope. Well, now that we've had a taste of the show, we better do some more investigating, I guess.
Good idea. Let's go to the aqua tunnel, where the sharks are.
Where the sharks are. Okay, guys and gals, so that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want this series to continue, 1,000 views is needed for the next episode.
Yay! I'll be watching a lot of pirate movies to get me accent just right.
Let's go with that.
No, I'm going to watch some pirate movies.
Okay. But we hope you guys had fun. We're ending the stream about around 700 views, unless YouTube doesn't count it. And then Mario March of the Minis, or Mario vs. Donkey Kong, whatever you want to call it, will be happening in about 10 minutes or so.
Naomi says thank you. You're welcome, Amber and Luke.
Linky had a little cough thing there. Alright, people. So, again, 1,000 views is needed for the next episode for tomorrow. You guys have until the morning to get that up. That way we know to set up the stream. And next up is going to be Mario vs. Donkey Kong.
Thank you all for watching, Swappies. And valued viewers.
Maybe he needs to learn pitch control. I'm going to go deaf.
I'm sorry.
Alright, so anyway, guys and gals, thanks so much. Thank you, Naomi. And thank you, Justo, for the super chats. Alright, guys, see you on the next stream.